Okay, I'm making a tier list on To Be Hero X top 10, or I guess top 11. All right, let's do this. Uh, X, definitely S tier. This guy is so good. His fights are incredible. Animation style changing all the time. Like, if I just don't think I can even make my own tier on this tier list for some reason, but he would go in his own tier because this guy is just OP. And I can't wait till season 2 to see like his motivation for continuing to be Hero X. Uh, that last outro at the last episode kind of like gave us a little bit of info, but man, I'm starving for more of this show. Queen, I'll also put her S tier. Her ability is pretty OP, and her fight with Boa was insane, but then she got put in the hospital for a little bit, so I wish I saw a little bit more of her to be honest, but yeah, Queen's interesting because she has her heart in the right place, but her motives are kind of scary because her motive is like to create some kind of new world order basically where they the hero system is kind of gone, but like all those organizations control everything that's going on. So like if she were to get the top hero spot, she would be controlled. So I feel like there between these two there might be a deeper story here where X beating her in the hero tourney might have like foiled some of the plans of the people that are in charge of Queen. So I hope we see more of that in the future. Dragon Boy F tier, dude. This guy is awful. Like he's just kind of just like evil for the sake of being evil. They didn't give enough of his backstory. They gave like one scene where he's like borderline drowning in water or whatever, but that's it. This definitely is subject to change. I feel like he's gonna get fleshed out more in the second season, but as of right now, D tier. He like lost aura in his own arc during the Smile fight, uh, and X just kind of shit on him. But this is subject to change because his power is pretty cool. Like returning your damage dealt and doubling it, like that is a very cool power. So for now, he's D though. Ghostblade. Ghostblade. Oh, this one's hard. I maybe put him A tier for now. Let me see what these other guys where I end up putting them in comparison. Because Ghostblade is his power is pretty cool. Like being deemed the silent killer, he got like such a shit hand dealt to him. He can't even talk. He was kind of more almost like void of emotion to begin with anyway. But his story's pretty sad because then he does have a daughter and his wife like snaps out of also being kind of like a zombie and is like, okay, let's raise our daughter now, and then he just didn't. But then he just ends up stalking his daughter. But uh yeah, it's a cool take on just the silent killer, his mental health. I like how they talk about that. I think that's important. I don't know. He's like low he's like low A, high B for me. I can't decide right now. Maybe I'll put B tier for now actually. The Johnnies uh C tier. If you include the story. If you just include only his powers, he's D tier, but his story was so sad. Like his dad gets murked basically right in front of him. Um and then his the dog basically does all the work, and then he just doesn't now he doesn't age probably because of like he's supposed to be like 29 or something. I found out later like after the cuz it's like his arc happens and you see the flashback time frame And you're like, wait, that was like a long time ago. How does he still look like he's like a child? But that might also be a curse of his little Johnny persona in this world, so I don't know. I mean, I look pretty young and I'm around his age, but not that young. So I don't know. His story's messed up. I don't know how much power he specifically has. It seems like Big Johnny has all the power because like in that one fight, like he just takes out his boomerang or something, and he's kind of like useless without Big Johnny. So I wonder if he'll get to do some more himself, if since he's risen up the rankings more. I don't know. We'll see. Again, this one I feel like the Johnnies can be fleshed out a little bit more. So we'll see where that goes. Lolly, I'll put her C tier as well, above Johnny's though. She just has like a cute story. She's just like tired of being called pretty and just wants to be a badass and makes that scary ass looking outfit. But then she kind of embraces her, I guess, cutesy persona a little bit, but she's still a badass with a baseball bat. So, again, yeah, her story's pretty cool. Makes a pretty good friendship. I got nothing else to really say. Oh, her fight against DJ something was pretty sick. She's got some good combat ability. She's fun to watch. That was a fun fight to watch. Lucky Cyan, dude. I'm putting this in S tier too. In terms of, dude, she might have had the most complete arc out of everyone here. She's like literally just such like she's the purest person here, I think, out of all of them. The plane crash plays a huge role in the overarching story. It connects to a lot of these people, actually. The coin connects to X somehow. I still don't know if he had his powers at that point or not. I don't know. I wonder if she had a role to play in him getting powers. I don't know. Just luck. Luck as a power is so interesting because you can do so much with it. And it can affect other people. So I wonder if Queen takes up Lucky Cyan's offer in this next tournament and takes the luck from her or whatever. The music is such bangers. I've been playing her music like a lot. The music from her arcs a lot. Dude, I might put her above Queen actually, low key. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for now. Dude, I fucking love her arc. I need to go rewatch this again. I just am obsessed with this show. Then we have... What? Who is that? Am I stupid? I'll save that for the end because I'm blanking for some reason. Isol... I fucking hate Isol. I'll put him below Ghostblade because his powers are cool. His story's alright, but like the whole time, like he fumbles with that girl like 5 times, and then he just like gets cucked, and then his friend dies. His friend that he's like, he makes friends with the guy he's like getting cucked to basically, and then he makes friends with him, and then he dies, and he goes on this revenge arc and completely forgets about this girl that he has a crush on, and he's just fueled by and blinded by revenge completely. I don't know. And then there's the thing where like his heartbeat and the other Isol's heartbeats like merge into one. Like when they fought each other, did they merge, or is it just Yang Chen? I don't know. More to be revealed there too, but I mean, Speedster's always a cool power. But this is the new Isol we're talking about. The old Isol, I would have like put him maybe a little bit higher, because he was like the OG hero basically. Like so I don't know. I'll put him B tier. Nice. Um, bottom of C tier. Nice is bottom of C tier. Maybe even D tier actually. Probably D tier because this is the original Nice. He just doesn't really do much. Like he's the catalyst for Lin Ling, and then you don't really see him again until the end. When you get to see the fight between Smile, and then he's like his mental health is completely deteriorated because he's been put in the spotlight his whole life. And then yeah, he basically gets Smile killed, which sucks. But then X saves him, and I think that's when he just ends up offing himself because of all those events that happened. He just was manipulated his whole life basically. And then Lin Ling, I'm putting A tier. I would put him S tier, but he was like the perfect person to introduce you to the show, in my opinion. Like, starts out as Nice. He just like kind of finally becomes a hero, realizes being heroes and everything he thought it to be. It was what he thought it to be, and then his superpower is basically just like pure willpower. It's pretty awesome. And then why am I having such? Oh, that's Ahu. Okay, Ahu. Bottom of C tier. Again, like we didn't spend much time with him, but you know, cool backstory with the little time he was given. Pretty good duo with X. That fight with X is so funny when X is just grabbing and throwing him around and stuff. It's pretty funny. So yeah, I guess this is what I would rank them. So yeah, I would put okay. So if this was the tournament, and so right now Isol is 11, so he's left out of the tournament. But if it was up to me, apparently it would go X1, Cyan 2, Queen 3, Lin Ling 4, Ghostblade 5, Isol 6, Lolly 7. Actually, you know what? I'll put Dragon Boy above Nice. Put Dragon Boy above Nice. This looks good to me. That looks good to me. So yeah, these are just my rankings. Maybe after I watch through this again, I'll do a deep dive on like some of the characters I like a lot. Like I kind of want to frame by frame break down X's fights because there's so much going on. I feel like I've missed a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I might do that in the future. Let me know in the comments if you're still watching, if you want me to do something like that. But yeah, this is my rankings. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.